So if you run an ER model, chances are you're actually using Instagram for your biggest marketing, or it's playing some kind of part in your marketing strategy, right? So it's one of them marketing strategies what you actually have to perfect and keep learning. But a lot of people fail to actually take off and get a bunch of followers and actually have a successful Instagram account, right? And it comes down to a few things. And I know lots of people personally who are failing to grow an Instagram account simply because they don't know the basics of how to actually do it and what actually makes someone grow on Instagram. So I thought I'd make a video just going over a few strategies what not many people talk about. Like, I know a lot of people on here simply just talk about post high quality content and consistency, but there is more what goes into it than simply just being consistent and posting high quality content. Like, I remember when I made my first AI model, right, my account was at like 300 followers or something like that for literally months, right? Maybe a month or two, it was at 300 followers and it just would not grow. Then all of a sudden one day something just clicked and I kept getting followers every single day, like 100 plus a day. And there was days where I was getting 500 followers simply because I learned something. Basically, I trial and errored it, and now I know how to grow an Instagram account fast. Like, there's been many models what I've had from my AI model, and the accounts have grew rapidly simply because I now know what I am doing. So the first thing that you must not do is simply buy followers, right? Do not buy followers. Loads of people out there endorse it, they tell you to do it, but do not buy them, honestly. Trust me, I done it myself, right? And it fucks your account up for life, right? It's going to mess you up, and a lot of people don't actually know that. They just think, oh, I'll buy followers, it'll help with getting views because I'll already have followers on the account. The account will look more authentic, but that is not the case, right? It's the complete opposite. If you buy 1,000 followers, they're usually going to be from third world countries like India, Indonesia, Vietnam, just all these countries what you do not want in your followers and your audience to be, because when Instagram sees your account's got a bunch of third world followers, it's going to start promoting your account to these third world countries because it's going to think, oh, well, all these have followed this account and must resonate with this account. I'll push it out more to these, right? And that's a mistake what I made myself. I bought, like, I don't know, 300-400 followers on an account, so I had to start over simply because I bought followers, and it was from companies I did not want, right? And when you buy followers as well, right, it messes up your engagement rate. So Instagram sees that you'll have like a 0.1% view to follow rate, and they're like, oh well, the content must be awful. The followers don't even want to watch it. So long term, it just messes your account up a bunch, and a lot of people don't actually realize that. So that's the one step you do not want to do. I don't care if you've got 0 followers, 200, 1,000, 10,000. Never buy followers, because it's going to mess up your entire account, from the demographics to the like the engagement rate and just everything. So if you shouldn't buy followers, what should you actually do to actually grow an Instagram account, right? And if you've just started an Instagram account from scratch, you've literally just created it, you've uploaded a profile picture and a few pictures, right? First of all, you've got to warm up your account, which is a whole other process. I've got a video on that somewhere, I'll link it in the description, right? But once your account's fully warmed up, right, the main thing, I know I'm not going to waffle about consistency, but the main thing what you want is consistency, right? Consistency and high quality content, right? If you're not consistent, Instagram's not going to push you out. You don't have every chance available to actually reach new viewers, new followers. But you have to think as reels and pictures as throwing a dart, right? More dart you throw, the more points you're going to get. If you're not throwing darts, you're not going to get points. That's how posting works. If you are throwing every single day in, day out, you're bound to get lucky eventually if it's a high enough quality content, and the reel actually it resonates with other people. Like, there's so many people out there who will message me and be like, oh, I've only got 28 followers and I'm getting 105 views per post or whatever, right? And I'm like, all right, okay, show me your account, I'll see what you can improve, right? Then they'll show me the account and they've posted 3 posts and 2 reels. You're not going to grow off that. You must be posting for at least a month before you analyze what could be wrong for your account, right? Post every single day for a month and I guarantee you'll get followers, right? But it's not the only way to obviously get followers, right? You've also got third-party traffic, which is where the majority of my starting followers come from, right? Third-party traffic is just traffic what comes from a different traffic source. It's in its name. And usually it'll either come from Twitter, Reddit, or Threads, right? Most of my followers come from Threads, and that's simply because my Threads marketing it's good. I've basically mastered it, and I can grow an Instagram account very quick just from Threads alone, right? You got to think Threads and Instagram go hand in hand. They're both Meta verified, or they're both owned by Meta. So if anyone finds you on Threads, they're more likely to go to Instagram. So it works well. So what I would recommend for you is to actually learn Threads marketing, because it's very, very powerful, and you can get traffic the same day you learn it, the same day you create the account. And of course, when you get traffic on there, it goes over to your Instagram. And when you actually like push all that traffic to Instagram, they're going to view your reels, they're going to like, they're going to follow, and it's going to boost all of your engagement and all your metrics to the point where Instagram's like, oh, this account's got a good amount of views recently, the content must be good, let's push it further out. So it kind of just spirals, the stack on top of each other. So Threads brings it over, you post a reel, views are high because you've got a bunch of Threads people coming over, Instagram's going to push it even more, and it just works out well because obviously more views means more followers. So the thing is, you can use any traffic source to do this, what obviously isn't Instagram. So if you're good at Twitter, go drive from Twitter. If you're good at Reddit, go drive from Reddit, right? The main thing about these platforms is obviously getting the Instagram followers over. But the thing is, Instagram and Reddit and Threads is usually USE audience. So a lot of them are going to be USE audience who are coming over to your account, which of course it helps with metrics. You want the highest quality USE audience because they have the best spending power. They're going to spend the most. You must keep in mind as well that the first 1,000 followers is the hardest on Instagram, right? Once you surpass 1,000, you most likely are going to grow quicker, as Instagram actually has something to base you off. If your followers like your content, then it's going to push it out to non-followers, which of course it's better for you. While if you have no followers, Instagram can't really decide that, so it's kind of just winging it, and it's just pushing your content out to anywhere. So once you get to your first 1,000 followers, it definitely is a lot easier. And of course, with it being easier, your reels are more likely to go viral, right? One thing I've learned is that you're going to get the majority of your followers from one specific reel, right? You're going to get a reel what gets 500,000 views, a million views, whatever, right? And that's where the majority of your followers are going to come from. That's what happened with me. Like, I hit a viral reel, and I think like 15,000 followers came from it out of 30,000. So half of my followers came from one specific reel, right? That's kind of how it always works, right? If a reel goes viral, you're getting all of your followers from that alone. If you are enjoying the video so far, please make sure to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Also, there's a free Telegram in the description, completely free, and it's almost got 2,000 members. I'm sure some of them could help you out with Instagram growth. So the main thing is that you are always consistent with high quality content, right? If your content isn't high quality, no one's going to watch it. And if you're not consistent, then you're not throwing enough reels what's got a chance to go viral and actually get traction, right? So those are the two most important things. But to get to your first 1,000 followers, use third-party traffic sources, right? It's usually the best simply because it's USE audience, and Reddit and Threads is extremely quick, and you can guide them over pretty easily. All you need is a call to action. Stick your Instagram in, come follow me on Instagram. I've got more content on Instagram, and just guide them over. It's that simple to actually push them over. You just need the initial traffic, and once you've got that initial traffic, it's much easier to get more followers because you've got a higher chance of content going viral. So if you have found the video useful, please make sure to like it, would mean the world to me, and subscribe. If you need any additional help, simply message me on Telegram, it's in the description, or just like message inside the group. Loads of people will be there to help you. My Instagram's also below if you want to message me personally. See ya.